Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be filming a review for you guys. Actually it's like a second impressions. I wore this foundation yesterday and I wanted to try it out on camera for you guys. I wore it for like a short amount of time yesterday, like 5 hours. So today I want to try it on camera for you guys. I was really excited to hear that this foundation was coming to drugstores, well, to Ulta, because I really love this specific brand, and it is the Makeup Revolution foundation sticks, and these are the first ever foundations that Makeup Revolution have made. I am obsessed with their concealer. I love it. It's probably one of my top 10 and it's out of stock in my color every time I go to Ulta. So today I was lucky enough that I found these two shades in the foundation sticks. F12 is the shade I'm going to use today because I'm a little bit darker. I will swatch them both for you on my cheeks. But I'm really excited to try these out. I also picked up, while I was at Ulta, the Smashbox So Chill Coconut Primer Water, and I've never ever tried the Smashbox Primer Water like at all, and I know that everybody like raves about it, but it was on sale for like 40% off, so I think I paid 16 bucks and I had some points saved, so I ended up paying like $4 for it after my points. And then these were buy one get one half off. That is why I got two. The F10 would be my shade if I was just a little bit lighter, but right now I'm like really tan, so I bought them both because why not. I will try the Smashbox Primer Water on this half of my face and then my regular primer on this half of my face, and I will do some check-ins during the day. This foundation quickly retailed for $9, but it was buy one get one half off, so I ended up paying like $4.80 each, I think, for them, with the way Ulta works out their savings. But so they also had some new highlighters and loose highlighters at the Ulta that I went to for Makeup Revolution. I did not pick them up, but if you guys do want me to do a review on those, also just let me know in the comments. So my face is already moisturized. I have lashes, eyebrows on, everything like that. I'm going to start off with my favorite primer, which is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy. This primer definitely keeps me matte all day. I've been using it for about like 3 weeks now, and I'm just going to take a little bit because I'm only putting it on half of my face, and this is going to be the half of the face, obviously, with the Too Faced primer. So I believe this foundation is supposed to be a dewy coverage, a dewy finish, but I usually like a dewy finish, but because my skin has been so oily, like I've said, this is kind of new to me. I'm not sure how I will like it long term. Like I said, I wore it last night and it wore pretty nicely last night, I have to say. I only had it on for about 5 hours. I want to see like how long it would be before it starts to break up. I hope to get like 8 hours out of a foundation usually, only because I put it on usually early in the morning and then I kind of go throughout my day, and my days don't usually end until about 7 o'clock, and I start like getting ready at like 8:39 depending on the day. So I need it to last pretty decently. But yeah, so this is the side that I put the peachy primer on. As you could tell, like, I don't know if you could see on the camera, but it has pulled really matte onto my skin. And then this side, I'm going to try the Smashbox Primer Water. The reason I bought this is because really, like, it's coconut. I love anything that smells like coconut, and because summer's coming, I don't wear that much face makeup on a normal, like, regular day if I'm not going out at night or anything. But like on a normal day, I'll just do some like light concealer, if anything. Like when I'm tan like this, I usually don't. But as you can see, I have some pimples. My skin's going like really nuts right now. But on a normal day, I will just like spray some Fix Plus on my face and then a light like liquid bronzer, and that's it. But so that's why I wanted to try this. But this is supposed to like prime your face. It also says set. Let me read it for you, like the actual claims. It says for all skin types, and it's a hydrating 3-in-1 face primer, and it preps, sets, and refreshes your makeup and your mood. I need that. It mists on a relaxing coconut scent that's basically vacay vibes in a bottle. It primes to create a sheer canvas for makeup, refreshes and hydrates with electrolytes, revitalizes and adds radiance, and it's silicone and alcohol and oil free. So I'm excited to try it. I'm just gonna spray this half of my face with it. I don't want to like... So the mist is pretty nice. I like it. I'm really particular about mist only because I don't like to waste product, especially if it's an expensive product, and I do like the mist on this. I only use like a tiny bit with that, so that's good for me. That's why my favorite ever like bottle to spray stuff in is the Urban Decay All Nighter bottle, and this literally has like toner in it from Lush, but I reuse these bottles with everything because I just love the way that mists. But I really do like that mist as well. So I'm gonna let this sit on my face. So it has been about 2 minutes and the primer spray has almost fully set in on my skin. I'm going to swatch for you now the two foundation shades, F10, and this one almost just seems a little too light for me right now, but that is what it looks like. Sorry if my lighting is kind of funky. I have it in a new position and I'm not sure if I love it. And this is F12. So the only thing that I was kind of like iffy about is I feel like I need one shade darker, like the tiniest bit darker, except after F12 it goes F13, and F13 is like significantly more deep, so it would be like a contour color on me. So I wish they almost had something in between that, because as you can tell, this isn't crazy like tan. So, you know, if they had an in-between shade it would be better. I'm going to probably mix the two on my skin. Let me just blend these out so we're not like counting that, but I'm going to mix the two on my skin, and then I'm probably gonna put the darker one around the outside and then the lighter one on the inside. You do get like a decent amount of product in this for $9, I would say, so that's how much you get. It's probably, I don't know the ounces, I'll have to look in a minute, but it's probably comparable, if not more, than what you would get in like the Makeup Forever foundation stick or something like that. But I'm just gonna start swiping this around my face. On a normal day, like if I wasn't testing this for you guys, I probably wouldn't wear this much foundation, but because I want to get like a full review on it, that's why I'm going to do so much. But the foundation is super creamy. It goes on really nicely, and that's a big thing for me. I have the model's own foundation sticks that I was testing, and I wasn't really a huge fan because I felt like they were kind of dry, and I like a creamy foundation, especially when I'm blending out. So that is the foundation. I'm going to start on this side with a beauty blender, and then the other side, I haven't decided, but I think I might try a brush just so we can see the difference. And I'm going to like blend this while looking into my mirror just to see. Now I tried on this side because you see that little pimple right there. I want to see how well this covers it. Again, I don't really particularly care if I have like a full coverage foundation. It's not a big deal to me personally, but right now, because I have so many pimples, it is kind of more of a deal than it would be on a normal time. So I just want to see how it does cover up those pimples. So that is the foundation almost fully blended out on this side. I would say that it has blended pretty nicely. It's settling a tiny bit. I don't know if you could tell on like the creases of my nose, but my skin has been crazy like I just said, so like it's not really the foundation's fault, it's more my skin. It pretty much covered this pimple, but there is still a tiny bit of redness poking through. I will end up going over it with concealer because I don't want to add any more foundation. But now I will do the other side with a brush. So now I'm going to blend out this side with my Morphe brush. I don't remember the name of this. This is like my favorite one. I think it's the M531. I've had this brush forever and ever and ever, so it's lasted me a long time, I will say that. So I'm just going to blend this out. It's very creamy, so it's very easy to blend. Like I haven't had any issues with blending. I almost feel like it looks more matte with the brush. I mean, obviously, usually that's how it works anyway, but I don't know which side I like better, to be honest. I'm almost loving the brush side a little bit more. That was really, like, honestly a lot faster. It took me like 12 seconds to do that, versus the sponge took me a little bit while longer to blend. I want to just check. Yeah, I like the brush side a lot more. The only thing I will say, a side note about my primer that I really like, I'm noticing, I don't know if you guys can see that, when I use foundations with this primer, it kind of balls up in certain areas, and then I have to like go like, yeah, look, see in right here, it balls up and you have to like pat the foundation in. I noticed if you move it around like this, you get like a pilling almost with the primer. So that is something to note. It's nothing that would make me stop using the primer though, because I really do like it. But so yeah, this is the foundation. Blend it out. It definitely gives you more coverage on this side with the brush, I would say, versus the side with the sponge. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face and come back for my like final thoughts. Okay guys, so I did finish the rest of my makeup. I just used my like normal products, Morphe blush. My highlight is Makeup Revolution 2. It's like one of my favorite palettes. I've linked it in a previous video, but I'll just show you quickly too. It's the Ultra Pro Glow palette by them, and this is the volume 2, I think. It's so awesome. I love it. They're beautiful. They're pigmented. They're creamy. So it is now 2 o'clock. I don't have anything to show you like the time because I'm filming on my phone, but it is 2 o'clock. And so I will check in with you guys in a few hours. I'm thinking I'll probably wear the makeup until like 9. I think it's Mother's Day today, so I'm going to be doing some stuff with my mom and my grandmother, and then I'm going to go to the movies tonight. So yeah, I will check in with you guys around 9 o'clock for my final check-in, but I will take you along with me during the day just to show you how the makeup's wearing and stuff. I'll get up close quickly so you can see, like, this is my skin, no filter or anything. So like it looks pretty decent. This is what most foundations look like on me. It's kind of clinging in this area a tiny bit, and you could see right here it's a little bit like not patchy, but it's just not super full coverage in this area. But I tend to have that problem with a lot of foundations because this is my dry area. So this is the side with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Is that what it's called? Photo Finish? Primer water, and this is the side with the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. I also set my face with the Too Faced matte mist like I normally do, so I'm interested to see how this foundation wears. Hi guys, so I'm here doing a check-in really quick before I eat dinner. The foundation's been on, it's about 5:30 right now, so it's been on for like 3.5 hours. It looks okay. It's not horrible. It's creasing a lot in my smile lines, which I'm not a fan of, and it's kind of getting up in my nose, this area, so I'm not going to pat or blot or anything, and we're going to see how it holds up for the rest of the day. Hi guys, so this is going to be my final check-in. It is now 8 o'clock, so my foundation has been on for about 6 hours. As you can tell, my lashes are off. I was going out and then I decided I was too tired, so I'm just gonna get ready to go to bed. Otherwise, this would be a lot longer of a review. But I just want to point out to you guys, this is the side with the Smashbox primer, and if you look closely in my nose, I have some oil building up, and on my forehead, as well as my smile lines are very prominent right now. It's not really breaking up on my chin, it's just kind of settling into the lines. I would say the side with the Too Faced primer has less oil buildup, but there's still oil there. As far as like foundations go, I usually have this problem, or like this is normally how foundations work with me because I am oily. I get very textured very fast, but overall I think the foundation has held up pretty nicely. I'm going to continue to wear it for the rest of the week and see if it breaks me out or anything like that, but overall I really do like the foundation. I think it gives my skin a nice luminosity. I would definitely recommend this foundation for people. I think if you have ultra oily skin, you might not love this foundation. I have like moderately oily skin right now, but if you have like ultra oily skin, I don't necessarily know if you will love this. But for like a light day, I really do like this foundation, and I totally think it's worth the price. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and whatever you guys want to see, just let me know and I will be happy to do it for you.